back to Wipeout. We are in the second half of a special Wipeout zone, and two of America's finest are still to make a run at our $50,000 prize.
Hot fireman Dean Viana is still in the lead, but on deck is donut shop cop Kenneth Lee. Let's take a look at how he got to the zone.
Kenneth Lee, the donut shop cop, dunked himself in the qualifier, but rolled through the double cross. After laying the law down at the American Revolution, he's ready to take a run at the Wipeout zone.
Kenneth Lee is ready and waiting. The treadmill is armed, and here we go.
He is off.
Oh, and he lands on his side before hitting the water. Sort of a sideways flop on the trampoline, gets a terrible bounce and just barely reaches the H2O. 14:10 is the time to beat. Ooh, Ken just kind of flops onto the next block.
Needs to be careful. Momentum can shift in an instant on the Gutbusters. Dean, both our leader and interested spectator.
One last leap. Oh, my God. Brutal faceplant. John, he nearly made it through the Gutbusters on his first attempt, but he eats it hard on his last step.
Well, that's like getting kicked in the guts. Slowly here. Tough to tell the difference between caution and exhaustion at this point. Oh, he came up short and back into the water.
Ken falls from the very peak of the Gutbusters.
Feeling good. Dean with reason to feel good. Ken already 6.5 minutes in.
Yeah, he seemed to have really hit the wall here on the Gutbusters.
It's so much slippery than it looks.
Slippery, just the half of it. The pump. Oh, and he's down again.
No, a miraculous recovery, John. Look at that.
Amazing save, but he's still not done yet.
Come on.
Ken finally defeats the Gutbusters, and that has to be satisfying.
Ken, a little kick at the Gutbusters in frustration. Now Ken onto the Cinestairs and dives right for that second step. A great idea there to avoid that arm that swept away so many today.
Yeah, it's a good strategy, but if he wants to get back into this race, he might want to stop crawling and start running.
Now, let's not second guess. It's worked so far for him, Johnny. He is at the top of the Cinestairs.
Oh, what a rough landing, but he definitely made up some time as he goes to the gauntlet.
Less than 7 minutes if he wants to bring home the cash, but this is where the hot fireman had problems. Oh, yikes.
Ken's timing is way off, and the crankshaft sends him cartwheeling into that freezing cold water.
Up for a second attempt. Again, charging after that 50 grand.
Man, this thing is fast.
That's right, Ken. That's why it's called the Blades of Fury.
Oh, Ken blasted one step out and then just sent flying.
Yeah, a crushing blow right there. He's really going to have to move fast now.
He is down to about 40 seconds left and the whole gauntlet to go. And he flies through that crankshaft again. Much better through the Blades of Fury this time. Only the beater totter remains. No time to think. He just needs to bolt across the beater totter.
Yeah, go.
Inching forward, though. That's not going to get it done. Can't get a grip here on anything. No. Yep, Ken's day is done.
You feel it. It's gonna be a good night tonight.
Well, the only guy who could ruin Dean's good night.
Corey, the hometown hero Kilroy, was his own personal hero on the qualifier. Barely rescued himself on the double cross. After an exceptional performance at the American Revolution, he secured his spot in the Wipeout zone.
It all comes down to this, Johnny. Who will be Wipeout's America's finest champion? The Dreadmill armed, start up the clock, flying out of the Dreadmill and crashing into the zone.
Wow, some big air from our hometown hero. He gets a great bounce, sending him far into the drink, which is going to give him a terrific head start.
Corey already out ahead of the time set by Dean, but he's got to do better than Ken, who showed us just how dangerous these Gutbusters can be.
That's right, John. Corey under a lot of pressure, but pressure is where this hometown hero thrives. Remember, he saved his neighborhood from a fire. Oh! Dean watches on. Corey makes one more jump, and he's across. So it looks like our hometown hero is about 20 seconds ahead of where our fireman was at this point.
Now Corey has to take on the Cinestairs and looking in absolute amazement at that contraption in front of him.
Well, yeah, I would too. These sweeper arms are just nipping at his heel.
Danger at every turn. Corey climbing the Cinestairs, way ahead of the pace set by Dean. 5 steps up to the top. He looks really tired. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is exactly right, Dean. You are witnessing a perfect run so far.
The gauntlet up next. Corey with a comfortable lead, but, man, he's really feeling the effects of the zone. At the crankshaft. And look at the perfect rhythm as he crosses.
Wow.
Wow, indeed, he is setting fire to this course.
Oh, a sudden end to the perfect run.
Oh. Yeah, the Blades of Fury quickly established they are not holding on for a hero.
That long swim and climb back, that's going to put a dent in his cushion and tighten things up.
Yeah, we've seen great runs fall completely apart here in the gauntlet before. Will it happen to our hometown hero?
Back at the Blades of Fury, the only obstacle to get the better of Corey. No wipeout this time. Corey, the heroes jump onto the beater totter, now just a few yards from victory. Oh, there's that rearing up. Holding on. Oh, he slides down and off.
John, he was right at the end of the beater totter, but it shakes him loose at the last second, and he is back to the beginning of the gauntlet.
Corey had that perfect run, but he has encountered real adversity here on the gauntlet.
Down to about 4.5 minutes now. He needs to hurry.
Those swims have been a real time killer. Now onto the beater totter. Corey looking exhausted, has to dig deep here. Dean watching anxiously. In the next 4 minutes, he'll either make or lose $50,000. Oh, Corey thrown back by the beater tot. Remarkably, he has stayed on. I don't know if that's luck or the Lord's prayer, but it worked.
Unbelievable.
Corey giving it all he's got. Climbing, shooting forward. Oh, look at that. He's landed on the platform. He's done
Corey,
it.
you just won Wipeout. You just won $50,000.
And there you have it, a spectacular finish in the Wipeout zone for our special America's Finest edition.
Our thanks to the 24 contestants on this show and also to all those across the country who help keep us safe, protect our neighborhoods, enrich our communities. Hey, we're back again next week. New competitors, new obstacles, and of course, Johnny, wipeouts aplenty. I'm John Anderson.
And for our colleague Jill Wagner, I'm John Henson saying good night and big balls.